Hey everyone, Summer here with Astaria Sen, and I am back for another 7 days of the 31 Days of Tarot Challenge by Ethony, which I will leave a link to down in the description. So, I'm doing days 8 through 14. And I'll try to get through it as quickly as possible. I don't really like my videos being super long. I like people being able to get through them fairly easily, so here we go. Question number 8 is the top 5 tarot decks on your wish list right now. So my top 5 tarot decks, I have the Celtic Dragon Tarot. I do believe that one's by DJ Conway. That's on my wish list. I have the Tarot of the Gnomes. Does that surprise you? I have the Tarot of the Moon Garden, the Mons Tarot, and the last one, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's out of print. It's the Hezikos Tarot, Hezicos. And it's a fairy tarot deck, but it's definitely out of print. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get my hands on it, but it is on my list. So that's what I have. Number 9, your tarot goals for 2021. My tarot goals are just to continue learning. I actually... let me see. Some of you guys are familiar with the fact that I do tarot nights, like actual class things, like free classes. Like I don't teach them, but a bunch of us get together on tarot nights, like twice a month. And, you know, there's like 6 to 8, sometimes 10 or 12 of us in a room, and we all pair together and we learn tarot with each other. We do readings for each other. We talk about the tarot cards. We talk about the meanings. We talk about how we feel about those meanings. And I usually bring a sheet of paper. I redid my sheet of paper because when I was doing one of my tarot journals, I realized that my views of some of the tarot cards had changed. So I had redone my tarot sheet that tells me what things mean and how to like keep it more in mind. And when I did that, I also used a new book for it. So that I can kind of like learn easier, learn better. I'm not sure if it's working out for me. I've only taken it to one tarot night, so we'll see, but I'm still learning. So that's what my goal is for 2021, is to find out if this is going to work for me or if I have to do another one and just continue my process of learning the tarot and maybe even do more readings on my channel. I think that could be fun. What do you guys think? More readings on my channel? Fairy readings? Okay, number 10. If you could design a 79th card that everyone would use, what would it look like? And like, what would it represent? So my 79th card would be a mirror. I would do a mirror card. That's it. Just the mirror on it. And the reason why is because of reflection. And there is something about when you look in a mirror, you're looking at yourself, but mirrors, one of the things that mirrors do is they give you a little bit more of the truth. When I look at myself in the mirror in the morning, I see all my blemishes. I see everything. If I'm looking at my self-reflection in my camera, I don't see the same things. So that's why it would be a mirror for me, is that truth reflection, that reflected truth, but also because mirrors have a representation. They, everything that you experience, in life is a reflection of self. So your thoughts, your actions, your emotions, everything. So that is literally a reflection of you. And if there was a 79th card that was a mirror, you could use that as a way to really look at the choices that you've made. And it would be a harder hitting card. It wouldn't be a light card. It wouldn't be a positive necessarily. It would just be that. It would be that you have to look yourself in the face kind of card. All right, number 11. The tarot deck I want to work with more in 2021 is the Paulina Tarot. I got it a few months ago. I originally had the Paulina Tarot, but it was a trade and they had cut all the words off of it, and I'm still learning tarot, so it just doesn't work out for me. I still have that deck, but I wanted to get the full version that had the borders and the words and everything on it so that I could learn easier, because it's hard to learn that when it's non-conventional images. I love Paulina Cassidy's images. It's just, I have to learn more about them before I can just take the words away and be like, okay, that's what this means. All right, the Oracle deck you want to work with more in 2021 as another Paulina Cassidy, also got last year. It's the Pixiekins, a daily inspirational deck. So, and it may not be for other people, but for me, for myself, I think it would be something that I could really enjoy and the positivity that comes with it. Because I like adding a lot of positivity to my days. All right, 13. Do you have any tarot self-care rituals that are only for your personal practice? For me, I think the only thing that I do that is just for me is my tarot journal. I pull a card and I journal about it, or I pull 3 cards and I journal about it, or I use it in my art journal. It's usually used as an inspiration or a reflection. So that's about as far as it goes with an actual any kind of ritual for self-care, tarot journaling. I do like using them with gratitude as well. And the last question, number 14. Your go-to tarot book and why? So mine is the Kitchen Table Tarot. It is the most recent one I've got, the most recent one I've read on why. So she's really easy to read. She's really easy to understand, and she has all the meanings of the cards in the book. So I could take this book with me and use it with any of my decks, which I love. So I do like that about it, and I like how she explains the cards. She gives like her own kind of perspective, you know, like the knights she talks about in here being more like frat boys. So I just like how down to earth she is when she's, you know, when you're reading it, and it's like a connection is actually there. As she says in the book, it's like you're literally sitting across the table from her just having a conversation about tarot, which is really cool. So, and it's it's easy to understand. It was easy for me to read and get through. So that's why it's my favorite for 2021 so far. All right. I hope you guys have a very great day, and I will see you guys again next week with more of the 31 Days of Tarot.